So, this is on the Just Our Luck gaming server, and for SCUM, obviously. And anyway, so some things that are different about this server than others. This is a PvE server. Yes, there are plenty of SCUM PvE servers. But we've got most of the PvP event areas set so that you can actually have PvP in those locations. Otherwise, if you try to do a PvP event on on a map that has a global configuration for PvE, then it just won't work. You'll just be slugging each other and nothing will be happening. So the only ones that I haven't set up yet are the hunting grounds events. So another thing that's different is that some of the loot spawners have been changed to be either more fun or more realistic, depending. So when the players voice something that to them doesn't seem right about the way the loot spawns, then if I'm able to, I'll edit that for the server so that basically their wishes are granted. This is not to say like I'm... What is that? Looks like a backpack? Oh no, it's just... I don't know, some kind of bag with toilet paper in it or something? Anyway, this isn't to say that I just shower them with loot. I make them work for it, because what I've found is that, you know, if a player gets given everything, they tend to value it less, and they feel less accomplished in the game. And that was true of even of Dungeons and Dragons, the paper and pencil role-playing game back in the 80s. Is you couldn't you couldn't run a Monty Hall game because players just wouldn't enjoy it as much. And they'd call it Monty Hall, I guess, because it's basically like, let's make a deal. And so the DM or the game master is making a deal with the players. And sometimes that would be, you know, if you play in my campaign, I'll give you a bunch of stuff. So, but I found that the role-playing campaigns and the games I've played, provided they aren't ridiculously difficult, like for me, the early Stalker games were really difficult. Stalker 2 at least has an easy mode that's doable, and I've even found I've found stalker difficulty even to be very doable. So anyway, so on this server, I'm just not giving things away to players. Another thing that we do differently on this server is that I hide loot all over the map to encourage exploration. For example, like this area, right? What's there? Who goes there? No one ever goes there. There's nothing there, right? So maybe I would hide something there to reward the player who decides to explore it. Because there are some phenomenal views in this game. Like, for example, if you went up into the mountains here, you know, who's going to go there? Nobody's going to go there because they know there's nothing there. Maybe there's a hunting stand or something, right? Or maybe there's a cave, but finding caves in this game is not easy. Just trying to do it on foot. Like, you almost have to go to scum-map.com to know where the caves are. Or like the middle of this area, who's going to go there? Someone might drive across it off-road on their way to somewhere else, but once players get vehicles, they hardly ever depart from the road. So I place loot in hard-to-reach and hard-to-find areas in order to encourage exploration. Because this game can be very vertical. Like, it can be like a platformer where you have to jump and climb around in order to access certain areas. And the developers have leaned into that on this version of the map. Like, before, they made everything so run down for version 1. The map was more clean, there was less destruction, and but I've noticed that they've made changes. I did look through these, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did. They've made changes where they've actually provided ways to access areas that you might overlook if you're not actually keeping your eyes peeled. If you just take for granted that, oh, there's nothing ever there, then you're never going to have the chance to find anything there. Now, for the most part, the devs can still do a lot of work. A lot of the reason I think they leave these open areas untouched is because people will build bases in those areas if they want to be hidden. Mostly on a PvP server, because you've got no need to be hidden on a PvE server. Another thing I do on this server that I still need to re-implement after the last wipe is I had custom quests to make things more interesting and more personalized, because, like, some of the quests will be revolving around members of the Just Our Luck gaming community. So, like, Madame Hour, if she finds a katana, you'll rarely see her use anything else. So we've had some quests that centered around getting a katana for Madame Hour. Of course, the way the quests work, it doesn't if you find the katana, it doesn't actually. Step out a second. It doesn't actually give her character a katana. You know, it just you turn in the katana at the trader that has given you the quest, and then you feel like you did something good. And but you also get rewarded for it. Some of the quests I made so that I'll hide loot somewhere, and then I'll have a quest that will actually send you there, where you know have a chance of finding it. The problem with that is that I have to constantly replenish or check on the loot. You know, if someone's successfully completed the quest and grabbed the loot, and that's a little bit more. It takes a little bit more management than I'm willing to engage in. So it's it's much easier to make a quest that sends a player to a prefabricated loot location, and there they can find whatever loot the game generates for them. But the the nice thing about custom quests is you can set them so that one of the rewards is an item that players might want. So that's something else we do on this server. Um, Seems like puppets like to spawn on this side of the. What the heck was that? These guys are getting twitchy. So, as one of the admins on the server, I don't. There are enough settings and controls that I can manipulate on the server that it pretty much prevents me from having to spend much time babysitting. And you know, we all know that this is a PvE server, and if anyone wants a good PvE experience, you're not gonna grief other players. But for the most part, the server settings prevent griefing anyway. That one shot. Of course, that was a skinny, so it doesn't really matter that much. They tend to take one bullet, that's it. But isn't that so wonderful? Now we actually... what was the button for ranging? I always forget that. Options, controls, combat weapon, scope level, weapon 0 range. Check ammo, toggle, cancel throw, hold breath, fire, aim down the sights. Was it left alt? Yeah, I need a dark background. So hold down Alt. Hold down Shift. Hold down Caps Lock? No. Hold down left Control. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. This annoys me. Why isn't it in the control scheme? So it says right click, tap the left control key. There we go. So that is 12 meters, and then down there, that was only 126 meters. That's crazy. It looked more like 100. Well, I guess that actually that's not too bad, because it looked like it was about 150. So that's actually pretty good, but for a while there, we were not seeing targets that distant, it seemed like. At least puppet targets. So it's nice to be able to see something at a bit of distance. Most, they say most battlefield engagements or kills with small arms happen within 200 meters, I guess. Is that a horde? I thought I just heard a horde. I'll check to see if she's got anything, but puppets generally have pretty bad loot. It's possible I can I can edit the loot on the that puppets drop, but there are so many different puppets. I'm not sure if I've done that before or even bothered to try. It was God mode, by the way, is not immortality. You have to be an elevated user to access immortality. Where did all my planks go? I guess it still registered them, even though they look like they're under the ground. God mode pretty much just gives you the ability to construct things in a flash with a touch of a button. Lots of the... Where are the little sticks now? There they are, but they must be under the asphalt. Yeah, I can't even see them. That's weird. Oh, I need to make some rope. This isn't going to make enough. Oh, wow, I just saw the moisture on... Well, I thought I did. It looked like I saw the moisture on the asphalt evaporate. Huh. I don't know. Did you see that? And I can throw this on here. Get rid of some of this weight. My boxers are getting threadbare, apparently. Why do I wear the face mask? It's because as soon as I started playing here in the snow biome, I started catching a cold a lot. And my whole game became fighting off the cold and flu, and also you see all my clothing is wet now. Something's causing my clothing to get wet when I wake up. I don't know if I'm peeing the bed in the middle of the night or what's going on, but it's a big inconvenience. You can spend like two hours trying to get over a cold and getting your clothes dry again. And not many people want to spend that kind of time doing that. So I'll pick up this lumber and put them in the wheelbarrow. Okay, this can stay here. I don't think anybody's going to take that. I haven't found many puppets sleeping in the buildings lately. They, they took that away and then they brought it back, and now it seems like they took it away again. It's, yeah, there's the good stuff. Need that for need those toolboxes for base maintenance. There's some calibers of ammo that it's really hard to find. Like 5.45 by 39 for the AKS-74U. I'm getting those fire helmets a lot. I think I looted all this, right? So it's like, is this a house or some kind of shop? Oh, look, somebody spit up cherry Kool-Aid. This is what I like to see. Cash in the mattresses. Slippers. Oh, those are some pink sandals. Oh, cigar. Glad I checked this place out. I'll just stick it in my boxers because that's what everybody does. Stick the cigar in your boxers, or if you're Bill Clinton, stick them in the ladies' underwear. This is a higher-end house. Some Ginsu knives. Grapefruit juice. You know what? I'm gonna keep that actually because wow. Now I got 2 cigars in my boxers. More bunny slippers. Guess those are some fat bunnies, I guess. 96% on those slippers too. Couldn't ask for a better set of bunny slippers. You're wondering, that's one of the crates that I've placed. So I'm not picking from it. If anything, I'm adding to them. It says Madam Hours doing something with SCUM. It was pretty late in the night when she was doing her stream, so I don't know if she's actually playing or maybe Dr. Just is just testing out their system. They've been waiting for some new fans that can handle their new graphics card and new power supply. The squirrel's on. Squirrel and Dran. I mean, I should probably start collecting those. Oh, that's right. I don't want to wear those. I want my tactical gloves, thanks. Ooh, I better check my boots. Down to 55. These rubber boots don't last long. But you gotta have them. There's a rag. I'll take a rag, definitely. Blueberries at 33%. I wonder if you can pull the seeds from those. No, you can't. That's disappointing. I'd love to. Love to. Love to grow a blueberry shrub. Is that black pepper? Yes, it is. Nice. Cooking has been surprisingly fun in this game. The quest is finding the ingredients that you need, which is why I like having a base next to the trader. So I can just take a trip down to the convenience store. Oh, I never noticed this place. Wow. Is that a painting of beer? What is this? Vinegar. Only 15% though. Never even considered looking over here. I should check those wrecks for something good. Uno minuto. Oh, nice. That's it. Server restart. Can I get one more? Can you get one more? Puppet. Oh, I was just about to shoot that puppet in the head. So yeah, there's my MP5 with a Desert Eagle flashlight duct taped to it with a suppressor. That's a pretty long 9mm suppressor, geez. And an egg hog on the top, which is kind of unusual for an MP5, I guess, but works for me. Helps me get longer distance shots. So we'll be back into it in a couple minutes. And that puppet is gone. What is this place? Is this a shop? Looks like it. Either that or a bar. No, that's a shop. Clear. Oh, nice. Firefighter jacket. I haven't found one of those in a while, I think. Nice lead plate. Oh, sweet. And that multi-use screwdriver. What is that's electrician's tools. Yes, please. Can I... No, it's 5 slots. Just about full. I don't really use wire cutters much, but top class hat. Aviators. Should leave the rest of this unchecked. I gotta remember where the heck I am. Alright. Thought I heard a puppet over here. Uh, yep, time to make another one. Okay. I can go there. Now I can head out. And take a look at my magazine situation. Oh, sweet. Tractor headlight left. Do I need that? Pretty sure. Come on. It's just a drone self-destructing. Oh, another one. Jeez. Gotta keep my eyes peeled for NPCs. What is this? learned something. Damn it. There we go. Equip. Come on, game, you can do better than that. Magazine. Let's go here. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to put that headlight on the tractor. Z0. Please let me take it. Yes. Haha. Z0. Way on down there. Where did I hear that puppet? Did I somehow grab another pistol? How is it not loaded? Ooh, I want to check that out. There it is. Up and go cereal. I don't like it as much as Bunny Stars. Bunny Stars is the best. Nice. Glue. Some good glue there. Won't let me take it. So I got too much in my jacket. It's okay. I'm gonna find out what's in this safe. Nothing. What kind of failure of a store is this? Taking my mask off to eat Hazel's nuts. That's it. Okay, I gotta head west. It's this way. Did I check this side? What is this? Is this a house? Oh, batteries. What happened there? Did I drop something? Gotta remember to install this, that's a pharmacy? Gotta install this tractor headlight. I still got room for more. Let's see. Oh, there it went. Shit. Feel like chicken tonight, like chicken tonight. I don't know if I hit it or not. Seemed like I should have. Right up here somewhere, I thought. There it is. Oh, that's a rabbit. That thing's going to be gone. I'm not going to be able to kill that. Where's the chicken? Now that's the kind of hunting I like to do in SCUM. Not that BS hunting mini game with the animals teleporting all around you. Thought I saw a rabbit too, but forget. Did I check this? I think so. Look at that view. Uh, nice. I love that. Man, I got Hunter 85s coming out the yin yang. We're out the in and yo. I hate to leave that behind. Oh, yo. Oh. More gas. Oh, yo. Oh. So I'm going to take this in my hands. And I'm going to put it over here with the other one. Oh, you. Oh. And nope. Nope. Definitely nope. Alakazippy, alakazam. Nice. Oh, man. I found something for Madam Hour. Get away. Strange to find one in a workshop. Oh, yo. Oh. Nice. That works out real nice. Still want to check out those garages. Dang it, I need to put this on. There we go. And won't go there? Dang, dude. Well, no, that's not going to, but this is. Not enough space left. Oh, there's nothing in this wheelbarrow. I swore it put stuff in there before. Come on, there's room. Don't give me that. Still haven't checked. There's... How many crates do I have in here? 1, 2. I should have 3. Where did number 3 go? What the heck, man? One, 2. Dude, what the heck, man? Did I only have 2? Huh. I don't know. Anyway, I'm out of here.